everybody, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 6. Today we are going to do something simple, raw and real, really laid back and relaxed. In case you could not tell by my appearance, we've had a little bit of a rough day with Novalee. She's been really fussy off and on the last few weeks, and today it just kind of peaked. And she pretty much cried off and on for about 3 hours straight, and the off was only very brief, like maybe a couple minutes. So a little bit of a rocky day. We ended up taking her to the doctors because we just weren't sure really what was going on with her or why she was crying so much, and they said that more than likely that it's just a phase. She doesn't seem to have anything going on with her medically speaking. They examined her and she seems fine. There's the possibility that she may be teething. It does look like she may have a few teeth trying to come in, but that's not a for sure thing. They said her gums aren't swollen or red or irritated or anything like that. However, they said with her being only 3 months, that is young, but it's not unheard of. So it is possible that she's starting to teeth. We have tried a million different things and nothing has really seemed to work. So she is finally laying down for a nap. She's been asleep for about an hour and a half at this point, and I am just letting her sleep because she did not sleep well last night. So if I am a little spacey throughout this video, I apologize, but I am exhausted. But I did want to go ahead and get a video up for you guys. So today's video is going to be a 3-month update for Novalee. I am going to kind of go through, I made a list of some different things going on in her life right now, different milestones and things that I wanted to cover. And then hopefully at the end of this video I will bring Novalee in once she has woken up from her nap, and I will kind of let her do her thing and you guys can see her. Okay, so the first thing I have listed that is new for her is she's doing a lot of cooing. She's really trying hard to talk. She's very interested. She's generally a happy baby. She's not very, hey, stop. She's not really a cranky baby. She wasn't when we brought her home. And then she just kind of has been really fussy. She's been really clingy. She just wants to be with mom. And so it's been a little bit rocky, but when she's in a good mood, which does happen on occasion, she really does love to smile and talk, and it's the cutest thing ever. I have been working with her on trying to get her to say mama, so we'll see if that is her first word or not. She does try and she gets really excited. And then we have also been, my dad has started her on trying to make noises while moving her tongue. So I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Hotel Transylvania, but in there's Dracula and he goes blah blah blah. So we've been kind of doing something similar like that with her, and she is so close to being able to do it already. She's really trying hard and she just thinks it's the best thing ever. She is really finding her hands. She is loving to chew on her hands right now. She's drooling a ton, which is another reason I thought that maybe she is close to teething or is teething, because she really just wants things in her mouth, although I tried a teething ring with her and it didn't work, so I don't know. But she is possibly teething, so that would also be a new update. She is currently going through a sleep regression, which is rough on top of all of the crankiness that's going on right now, because I'm exhausted, she's exhausted, she's constantly crying, I'm constantly crying, and that has been really rocky. She was for a little bit there doing like 5 to 6 hour stretches at night between feedings, and now we're about every hour and a half to 2 hours. I thought that there was a possibility that maybe she just wasn't getting enough sustenance from my breast milk. So I tried to introduce some formula to her by mixing it in with some breast milk, and she has not found a bottle yet that she has taken, which is so odd because we brought her home on a bottle, but I guess it's just been long enough that she's not really comfortable with it. Or there's the possibility that if she is teething, then that's just causing some pain for her. So I'm not really sure about that, but the sleep regression part has been rough, but we're trying to get her on more of a schedule, not a set schedule, but just kind of being awake for a little bit and playing, and you know, basically she'll wake up, we'll feed her, change her diaper, play with her for a little bit, lay her down for a nap, and then kind of do the same routine. And then around bedtime, we're trying to keep that approximately at the same time every night so that she can kind of get used to that, using a sound machine, a fan, all of that. So she is at the point right now where she's really trying to learn and figure out who people are. She has really taken an interest in her dad again, which is great, because there was a period where the only person she ever wanted was me. Doesn't matter who it was, she would scream. And now she's getting to the point where she is just mesmerized with him again, which she was at birth as well. But she just seems to love him. She's smiley with him. She'll let him hold her again, which is awesome for me. But she is really trying to figure out who people are. If she kind of recognizes them, she will just stare at them until she can kind of place them, and then she'll give them this big old grin, and it's the cutest thing ever. She is still in love with music. We will be out driving around and put on the music when she gets cranky, and she will fall asleep. Sometimes she doesn't, because she's not a big fan of her car seat, but she does really love music. We'll play Moana for her. That's one of our favorites for her. And she seems to really like and enjoy that as well. That brings me to the next point, that she hates being in her car seat right now. She is not a big fan. However, once we get out and driving around, that really seems to calm her down quite a bit. So I guess it's just kind of situational. She definitely doesn't like being in there for long periods of time, which, you know, is understandable. Did you find my package? Just ignore this package in the corner. It's, like I said, been a long day, so it hasn't been opened and put away yet. But that is actually Novalee's dedication dress for her December 15th dedication at our church. Anyway, so she is basically refusing to sleep in her car seat. She only fell asleep today in the car seat, and I'm pretty sure that was because she had been screaming off and on for 3 hours straight, and she refused to eat, so she finally had a full stomach, and she, I guess, was feeling better. If you hear me snapping, I'm sorry. My dogs are being all crazy. She loves her swing, and I know you're not supposed to do this. I know, I don't need comments down below, but she takes the best naps when she's in her swing. So we will swaddle her and put her in her swing, and she will sleep a much longer stretch than if we just lay her on her back in her playpen. I know that's a habit we will at some point have to break, but right now it's working, and she's not sleeping a whole lot anyway. So every stretch that I can get, I'm taking advantage of. She is finally at the stage where she's playing on her play mats, which is so exciting because it's adorable. She is such a mover and a groover. She loves to really kick her legs. Her arms are all over the place. She's real squirmy. And she's very intrigued. We actually have this Finding Nemo playmat that kind of has Ray over the top, and then like Nemo and Dory and Squirt that kind of hang down, and then it makes noises and lights up. And she is really taking a liking to that right now. She is still hating tummy time. I keep trying with her to really try and get those muscles built up. However, she's really just not having it. So we try for a couple minutes every day and just see how she does, and then I will let her go as long as she will without losing her mind. So we're still kind of square one with that, but she's got incredibly strong neck muscles, and she's already trying to pull herself forward, so I guess she's building her stomach muscles as well. She loves bath time. She at first we were doing it in a different way, and she hated it. But now that we've got the bath all set up and everything, she loves bath time. She has been kicking the water and splashing, and it makes a huge mess. But as long as she's happy, I'm pretty okay with that, because I just want her to be happy. You know what mom doesn't? She is very intrigued by food right now. Whenever I am holding her, because usually she gets really fussy and cranky if I'm not paying attention to her or holding her. So I usually hold her while I'm eating. And right now, her new favorite thing to do is, while she's sitting with me at the dinner table, is she will watch me eat. She will stare at the food and watch it go into my mouth and how I'm doing it. If there's other people sitting around the table as well, she does the same thing with them, and she's just very intrigued by it. So I'm excited for when it finally comes time to introduce her to foods, because I think she's going to love it and I cannot wait for that. As I had mentioned earlier, we are trying to get her on a little bit more of a sleep schedule. Like I said, it's nothing set in stone. It's nothing like, oh, at this time. It's very a laid back, relaxed kind of thing, but I really want to get her up around the same time every day. So I'm trying to get her up around 9 a.m. and then I will feed her. And usually she wakes up around that time anyways. It's not like I'm waking her up from sleep. So I'll, feed her, and then I will change her. We'll take her to her nursery because she does sleep in here with us still. So we'll go into the nursery, we'll play for a little while, for about an hour and a half or so. I'll feed her again, and then I put her down for a nap. And then it's just kind of the same cycle throughout the day until bedtime, which I've been trying to get her down for bed around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, somewhere in that time frame, to really keep it kind of stable across the board. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes she doesn't want to go to sleep, and other times, we'll stay up a little bit later. But we really try, or I'm really trying to kind of get that schedule going for her. Right now, those are all of her updates for her 3-month update video. I cannot believe I already have a 3-month-old baby, and she is going to be 4 months at the end of December, which blows my mind. I am so incredibly excited to continue to watch her grow and just kind of learn and explore and adventure. I cannot wait for her to start crawling and walking and talking and all of those huge milestones that will be coming our way. So that's kind of her little update. I will do my best to insert a clip so that you guys can see her and just kind of get a little update. She's gotten so big. When we weighed her today at her doctor's visit, she weighed almost 12 pounds. She was 11 pounds and I think it was 11 pounds 12 ounces, 12.5 ounces actually, so almost 13. So she's really close to 12 pounds. She does have her ears pierced. We did pierce those about 3 weeks ago now, and she's doing really well with that. Still has no hair, but that's okay. I was a bald baby for quite a while as well, so we'll see kind of how that all comes together. But she's very long, so that's her 3-month update. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I will insert a clip here from Nobly. Can you say good morning? Let's see if we can get some better light on you. There we go. Say good morning, everybody. Say good morning, everybody. As you guys can see, she's really getting the hang of her hands, and that kind of becomes her own worst enemy because she pulls her pacifier out all the time and she gets really upset at herself. Do you like the camera? Huh? There's... Let's see if we can get a smile. Yeah, you like that, huh? How cute are you? Yeah. You wanna say some words? Alright guys, isn't she just the cutest? I just love her so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video, Vlogmas Day 6. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Head over to my Instagram account, which is at AshleyElyse19, and follow me over there for more video updates and Nobly updates and just fun posts. Be sure to subscribe if you are new here. Turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's Vlogmas Day 7.